Ah, smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to... play a song.
Stay alert. Never know when those stormcloaked dogs might charge.
something to report? You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
What can I do for you?
You're welcome in Riften. As long
Well,
as you
I feel
continue to
Ulfric's
obey our
cause is
laws.
just. My concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to First Redeemer. I could protect them as they were my own family.
You and I both know that isn't true.
With the
I
Stormcloaks
would
at his
never
back,
know it.
Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the
that,
Empire's forces
Why do you
and
always
invalidate
question my
our
judgment?
involvement with the White
You
Gold
don't trust
Concordat.
me.
Between you and I think his motivations are a bit more self-serving. He uses this holy war
I'm
as
not
leverage
angry
in
with
order
you.
to pursue the throne.
Tell you what, lover,
If he were to be crowned
I'll
High
go in my
King,
chambers later
I'm
and
not
we
so
can discuss
certain
the
it would be the
situation
golden
properly.
age his followers expect. Good journey to you.
Wait, I know you.
What do you need?
My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course. Tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her. Not here. Come with me. Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
What do you need? That old woman who runs the
Travel
orphanage has
about
been
the city.
murdered.
Prepare an
Say,
escort.
didn't I see you coming out of there? but I strongly recommend...
I suppose you're here to extort something from me?
Nouriel seems
Is
to
that
think
it?
that seeing me on the streets
Well,
might bolster
what
the
is it
sense
you
of
want?
Milady, there could be agents of the Empire...
So,
looking for
you're an
you.
Imperial spy.
Killed. Are you willing to
Interesting.
take that risk?
I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't
stay
say I'm
here.
all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery? What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons? Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement. Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice. They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Be careful.
Something to report? Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Well, well, look who it is. How have you been? Good to hear. I need this to go well. This is my first real command since they promoted me after Whiterun. You know, some nights when I close my eyes, I see the battle stretched out before me, like I'm still there. Do the men you've killed haunt you? Mine do. That's what I keep telling myself. But never mind all that. What brings you out this way? Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered, but I have a plan. You got here just in time. First, we're going to take out their sentry, then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate the position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little. Good. There's a sentry patrolling the hill. We'll go in quiet and drop him with a combined arrow barrage. Keep low, fire on my word. Hello, friend. Stay sharp. I don't think Rika even knows my name. Probably because I'm the Dragonborn.
But the rebels... Get.
Good work. Something to report? Your objective is Fort Greenwall. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Be careful! Be careful!
By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him. You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there. You'll be doing whatever Ricka tells you to do. And I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way. Gods be with you.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets. Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today...
Something to report? Your objective is Fort Kostov. The rebels are keeping some of our men prisoner there. I aim to turn that into an advantage. I've sent men to scout out the area. You are to meet them, find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They won't be expecting an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. Think you can handle it? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Hey there. Can you believe this place? So cold my breath turns to icicles. What are we even doing up here? Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything is locked down before launching a serious campaign for East March. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. We're outnumbered again, more so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off. There's a grate outside the wall. Looks like it used to be buried in snow. I don't think they know it's there. From the look of it, I bet it leads straight into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting. You should wait until nightfall before trying to sneak in. Talos preserve you.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
God has the key. Hey! Hurry! Hey! Hurry!
Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. Right. Last but not least, let's go.
While you... God!
I've been wounded worse by better! Send out for yeah! Die! Yeah!
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad we're here. Couldn't have done it without you.
Oath.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered. The Emperor's cousin killed, right here in Solitude.
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of legate. On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations. You've little time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Found you.
To gut one of those rebels.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Swordsfolks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion! Warrior!
Secure the door.
Already done, sir.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torek, and high treason against the Empire. I'll enjoy
Smite you!
Oh, smite you! Damn it! Come on! I have no problem killing you! How do you feel about dying? That'll teach you to cross me. Well, Ulfric, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well?
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
Song or not, I just want it done. Here, used my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Hellos be with you.
What was that, lady?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting something. And we'll need to hand the city over. Please, the Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect to be any Legate. It's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
The rebellion is over. Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwulf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Legate. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We could, No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self. The fiercest of the remaining rebels will continue to harass us, but by and large the people here desire peace. What I'm not so sure about is the peace we've made with the Thalmor. But we'll keep that between the two of us, all right? Ulfric is dead and his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, may have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak true believers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
What I do for... The General expects so much with so little. The General's put me in charge of assisting the new governments. I may understand things here in Skyrim better than the General, but I'm a soldier at heart, not a politician. But I'll do my best. This is the land of my birth, the land that shaped me. I'm proud to have any part in making it strong again. There are those who still call themselves Stormcloaks, who continue to fight us and bring misery to the people, but they are few in number. The ordinary citizen will be happy to get back to life as normal, to have their families return home, and they should enjoy it while they can. I suspect all of Tamriel will again be called to arms in the not-too-distant future. The Legion's work is far from finished, but you are free to roam. I suspect you'll be of greater good to Skyrim out there, in the world. If, while you're out there, you stumble into any Stormcloak military camps, I expect you to destroy them. I've reports they are hiding in the hills. All right, then.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Still no word from your family?
No, and I'm not
It's
expecting
a fine
it.
day with you around.
My family didn't really approve of me coming
Lead the
here at
way.
all.
Still here. I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know. You lead. I'll follow.
Must be my imagination.
Did you hear something?
Legate.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Still here. I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know. Let's get going then.
I can't remember the last time I visited home. Think I've forgotten what a proper bed looks like, let alone
I'm right
freezing.
behind you. Let's get going then.
Did you slip out again last night for a drink at the Bannered Mare?
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I was out for a pint or two. What of it?
These secret visits to the tavern will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the Jarl of Whiterun. I won't apologize for talking to my people. You can't protect me every moment of the day.
That might be so, but it will never stop me from trying.
I've got your back. I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know. Let's get going then.
By shore, is that?
You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind?
Yes?
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
Leave me alone. Can't an old man
Earl
have
gets
some
booted
peace?
from Dawnstar. I'm still stuck cleaning up the dirt.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply. I'm keeping
Serving
my eye
as
on
steward
to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honor, but I don't miss his temper. Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around. I wish I could say that it was, but it's not that simple. Many Stormcloaks will fight until they die, because they still believe they're fighting for Skyrim's freedom. But without Ulfric, the movement will wither and die. It's only a matter of time. Well, a few reasons come to mind. In my days as a riverboat captain, I was known to run a tight ship. That, and I made my fortune knowing when to spend my septims and when not to. I can't stand waste. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the young... Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. Fair winds and calm seas.
I hope the wilds claim you one of these days.
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Windhelm. Talk to my steward if you're interested. Every day is a struggle. But a Nord doesn't back down from a fight when the cause is honorable. I just wish things were simpler. In my days as a soldier, I knew who the enemy was and how to defeat him. Unfortunately, a sword can't repair damaged buildings, feed hungry people, or undo years of prejudice. I've taken the first steps toward doing so already. I met with several of the Dark Elves to discuss improvements in the Grey Quarter. But we have no real plans as of yet. First, we'll need to refill our coffers and stockpile stone and wood. The war took a heavy toll on Windhelm's resources, but I swore an oath to our Dunmer friends that for as long as I sit on the throne of Windhelm, their needs will not be ignored. I'd like to, but it's not as simple as that. Most of the folk in the city believe, as Ulfric did, that outsiders should not be trusted. Until those people learn to accept the Argonians, they must remain outside, for their own safety. Old habits don't die easily, and we Nords can be as stubborn as stone. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people, and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. The honor will be mine. Safe journeys, sword brother.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. There is an empty home in the city, but there was some unpleasantness recently. I'm afraid it's not available just yet. There is an empty home in the city, but there was some unpleasantness recently. I'm afraid it's not available just yet. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting. Good to have you by my side, friend. I need I made my fortune as a sea captain. There is an empty home in the city, but there was some unpleasantness recently. I'm afraid it's not available just yet. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting. I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheap.
I've got your back.
By shore, is that Azura